Did you work because you're on the show?
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hy-Vee Today, this is Tony Tone. Good to be with you on a rainy Friday. If you don't have an umbrella in your vehicle, you should. And as a 36-year-old father, I should just put what I need is a big person is like a full-size deck umbrella, and I could fit it in my Toyota Sienna van. I like it. Tons of storage, and then I could get out at work, and rather than have to like do the big man like power walk across the lot, this is me. Just, oh, it's raining, because you don't want to run because it looks awkward when you're running in dress shoes. And then I was afraid I would like slip, and I didn't want to hurt myself, so I was just doing like that awkward power walk. But apparently it's going to rain all weekend, which is not really exciting news. I will say that it was beautiful last night in downtown Muscatine along the riverfront for Almost Friday Fest, the last one of the year. Absolutely packed. If I had to guesstimate, I would say easily over 1,000 people in attendance. Live music from Joey Pete. Then it was Funktastic 5. I had the pleasure of emceeing the event. I took all my kids on stage. So because the time that I needed to go and I had my baby, I was like, where's my wife? And then I was like, well, we're going up on stage. So the baby was on stage. My 4-year-old Ted was on the stage, and it was a good time. Chad, I'll airdrop you a quick pic from when I had Ted up there earlier in the night. Of course, I should have taken more pictures as the night progressed because the crowd really filled in. And I'll say this, that's an event that's absolutely going to be back for 2020, and I hope that I'm asked to MC it again because it was a lot of fun. So if you made it down to any of the Almost Friday Fest, good for you. There's Ted on the stage rocking his Iowa Hawkeye shirt. Wes the Balloon Guy was there. Wes the Balloon Guy made Ted a black and gold balloon helmet. It was the coolest thing ever, and then it popped. And that 4-year-old turned into... you ever watch Sopranos and Tony Soprano would like freak out and get angry? That's pretty much Ted. So he flips the switch, and I don't know if it's the Sicilian blood, but look, he's carrying a unicorn feisty pet. So when you squeeze the back of that thing's head, that unicorn gets really angry. It's a whole thing. All right, so with all that being said, it's good to be with you. Trying something new today on the show. Our friends with Dr. Pepper put in a couple of new coolers near the front end, near the registers. I've never had this before in my life. This is called Zions Frostberry Blast. 0 sugar, 0 calories. That's pretty tasty. Ooh, how is there no sugar in there? Because that is sweet. I don't know. But that's really nice. And maybe we'll have, because our guest TJ Deere is interested in trying this. Good morning. So glad to have you here. Maybe we'll send Chris to grab one of these for TJ. So this is awesome. A nice little beverage. All right. Let's get to TJ Deere, who's patiently waiting with the... He's the boss of Toyota Muscatine, see? And today only, TJ Deere has promised that if you go over to Toyota Muscatine and you purchase a vehicle, you'll give everybody an umbrella.
Yes,
right?
For sure.
Don't you love when I do that?
Free umbrellas, absolutely. I love it.
I absolutely love putting TJ on the spot because he's the boss and I can kind of get away with that. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
It's good to see you. I'm great. I'm glad you're here, even though it is a little almost.
I tell you, I was coming in today and there were some nice lightning strikes going on the way down here, and I'm telling you what. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen some pretty amazing lightning shows, and it was pretty nice today.
Usually the lightning is just at Toyota Muscatine because the deals are so hot. How am I doing? Am I doing good so far?
We have magic at Toyota Muscatine.
You do?
We have a lot of magic at Toyota Muscatine.
Well, it turns out, and this is true, Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, is in Chicago this weekend for a Comic-Con event. Chris Hemsworth also works at Toyota Muscatine, and he is the god of lightning and thunder, so Thor just hangs out with his hammer and makes all the deals happen.
That's correct.
Have you ever thought about some type of mascot like that? Now, you can't use Thor because Marvel would probably sue you.
Probably, yeah.
But what if you just had me dressed like Thor?
I've never thought of that.
And I could be like your mascot.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it would attract a lot of people to to buying Toyotas, no?
Thank you. You would sell a lot of vans, probably. I feel like I've got the dad van market covered.
Why wouldn't you? Because they're great vehicles.
Oh, they're fantastic. And I was like half joking when I said put the full size like deck umbrella in my Toyota Sienna, but I know that there's a lot of storage space in there, and here's how. Got a DJ wedding tomorrow, Teach. Guess what fits right in the back of the van?
All that.
It's everything. All the speakers, the seats literally can slide forward. It's absolutely fantastic. All right. And Chris, seriously, can you go by Register 11? There's these new coolers almost in the aisle. Could you just grab any particular flavor you want to try? I'm going to pay for this for you.
Yeah, awesome. Whatever flavor, I'm not
Chris,
picky.
if you see any of the Zions, we'll grab one for TJ. We'll put it on the show's tab. We'll pay that tab one of these years.
I like those tabs.
We're at the end of the month.
Yes,
which
we
is
are.
Hard to believe.
Yes,
right?
we are definitely at the end of the month, and I can tell you right now, we've got I want to say 31 new Toyotas out so far for the month. Wow. Just new cars,
That's
and we're
cool.
looking to get 40 out is our goal.
Nice.
So we are putting we're getting really aggressive on some trades and putting together some really good deals for people and being aggressive on everything that we can do to, getting people into new cars and helping them out. And we're having a really good month on the new car side. So, yeah, come out and see us, and we'd love to help you out and get you in a new Toyota for sure.
So, TJ, when you say, to highlight something you mentioned, getting aggressive, we're on the Toyota Muscatine website, which is always easy to navigate. You say getting aggressive on trades. That really can make a difference for folks that are
for sure
that are looking to upgrade their vehicle, but everybody thinks that the car that they're driving is worth a lot, top dollar probably, and maybe that's true for the most part. But also you have to understand where Toyota Muscatine's coming from is they want to take care of you, and they want to make sure your vehicle is quality. So that just like me, I mean, my right out in the parking lot, my 2012 Toyota Sienna. Had a one owner, the guy that owns Lee Insurance Agency.
Yeah.
All the work and service records are
down
at
there,
Toyota.
yeah.
And that's
got a
where
lot
you
of
can
those
buy
cars.
with confidence as the end user customer, right? But on your side, you also want to make sure that when folks come in to trade, that they feel like, wow, those guys and gals really took care of me.
Yep.
And now I'm cruising out in something newer.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the benefits of having a small town dealership is the fact that we know where a lot of our cars are coming from, and we give more for those cars because we know the history behind them. We know, the whole deal of what's been going on with it, who's owned it, and we can, give that to the next person. Say, hey, look, this person was been here, bought here, traded here, did all the service work here. That's pretty nice to know if you're looking for a pre-owned car, and also nice to know that, hey, if I'm looking for a new car, I'm going to get a lot of top dollar for my car because Toyota Muscatine knows my car. So, yeah, people are coming back. I mean, we are looking to put deals together and anything we can do to help people out to upgrade with the new technology and everything else that's going on with these cars. I tell you, it's important, and we'd love to, as I always tell you, Tony, our information's free, right? And you're under no obligation to purchase from us, but we're here to give, be transparent and give you all the information, and the customer decides what's best for them.
Corolla Hybrid is
unbelievable.
A statement that you probably never thought you would say. 2 words together, Corolla Hybrid.
Correct.
That has to be, and again, you know more than I, certainly, it's your business, but TJ, how excited are your customers because they love the Corolla? Some people have driven Corollas 25 years.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, maybe more. And now that technology that Toyota was first with, the hybrid technology all those years ago with the Prius, now to be able to get that in that Corolla. People love their Corollas, TJ.
They do.
This has to be a perfect combination, right?
It is. And the Prius stigma of, hey, I'm driving a Prius.
Sure.
You can have a Corolla and get the same miles per gallon. And the other side of the Corolla is it's only $24,000, $23,000 car as opposed to Priuses that are in your 30s, which is crazy, right? So you can have the technology of the hybrid, get 50 miles to the gallon and be in a Corolla and spend 10, 15 grand less for a car.
I love it. And we're looking at one right there on the screen. I'm laughing because Chris set up a whole bunch of Zions energy drinks. Pick your poison. Yes, that's a 2020 Toyota Corolla, Chad. Let's keep that there just 1 second. 2020 Toyota Corolla Hybrid LE sedan. Drive it away.
That's
for
good.
$23,157. Brand new monthly payment under $300, lease payment cheaper than that.
Correct.
TJ, you're talking about a brand that has 0 miles. Maybe it has 4 miles on it or 10 because Jimmy's driving it around. But that's it for a new car.
And
it's a hybrid.
Yeah, your cost of ownership, obviously, with gas is super cheap.
Yeah.
You have 2 years of prepaid maintenance with Toyota, so you have no oil changes, tire rotations for 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I've said this many times on this show, but you can never go wrong buying a Toyota, right?
No.
And their hybrid technology is the best in the industry. They are first class when it comes to safety. They're first class when it comes to, all the other things that go along with having a Toyota, resale value, cost of ownership, like I said earlier.
Yeah, they just never go to the shop.
They never go to the shop.
I mean, to get an oil change and a tire rotation, and then obviously like brakes.
For sure. And one more thing, let me dovetail on the hybrid side since we're on the hybrids. We have 2 right now. We just got them in. They have not been able to stay on our lot, which is a good thing.
Okay.
The RAV4 hybrids get 40 miles to the gallon for an SUV.
It's ridiculous.
And we have an XSE Silver with a black top. They're beautiful cars. Ooh. I mean, absolutely beautiful cars. And they're an SUV, 4-wheel drive, and they get 40 miles to the gallon.
So in the snow, which will be coming soon,
crazy.
Sorry for saying my least favorite S word, you could be getting 40 miles to the gallon in an all-wheel drive RAV4 in Iowa. That's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, again, that technology, it's the real deal. And look at the price on that.
That's an LE. That's the base model. That's an hybrid too. That gets 40 miles to the gallon.
Look at that.
But I don't know if we have a picture yet of that XSE that we have in. Because I don't think we do yet. But I will tell you that XSE RAV4 hybrid.
Super cool.
Mike Crane, our finance guy, bought one for his wife, and she absolutely loves it. That's what it kind of looks like right there. Yeah, that's basically a photo.
Look at the tires on that.
Yeah, black rims. Yeah, it's not your grandma and grandpa's SUVs back in the day. So
it's super cool to see this technology just continue to improve. And again, what Toyota overall does so well, TJ, is they don't settle, and they just keep pushing the envelope without sacrificing safety and mileage and maintenance. And it's really nice to see that continue to be the trend. And obviously on your end of the thing, with Toyota Muscatine and your sister dealership, Anderson Weber.
Toyota,
and Dubuque. It's got to be nice because, you kind of look up to Toyota and you go, all right, we'll see what's coming down the pike. And I mean, for the last, I guess I've known you 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, this trajectory that they're on.
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean, there hasn't been a lot of, you can't look at the lineup over the last 7 years and go, oh, they kind of stubbed their toe with that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And that's pretty impressive because, and there's definitely trends. Would you say that we're in a SUV trend,
absolutely,
car trend, truck?
I couldn't agree with you more. We're definitely on an SUV trend. Mm-hmm. Toyota's obviously coming out with these RAV. They came with the RAV hybrid. That's probably our number one seller right now is the RAV. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Camry was the number one seller for us for years upon years.
Absolutely.
But now with the SUV and as people get older, they tend, it's easier to get out of RAVs than it is to get down in a car and get back up out of a car. So they like the height of the RAV. They also like the height of the Highlanders too. Bottom line is though, there's definitely an upward trend on SUVs. I've got a little secret, possibly Toyota's coming back out with the Venza.
Oh,
rumor on the street.
That's cool.
So that's another SUV in their lineup that they're going to put in there for everyone.
See the Venzas around town?
Yes, the Venzas, they've been away for maybe 5 or 6 years, I think. And now I think Toyota's going to bring them back, which is a middle of the road between a Highlander and a RAV. So you got a RAV is your low, small SUV. You've got your Venza will be coming to do, and then also we have the 2020 Highlanders that are going to be coming in too. Cool. So they're going to be redesigned Highlanders as well. So yeah, we're excited about the lineups that come on. That's what's nice about the car business that I'm in. Yeah. Things change, right? Everything changes. It's a very nice thing that after a while, new products come out, new technology comes out, new safety comes out. It's pretty exciting for us. So,
and Toyota never gets left behind either, right?
That's
They're
exactly
what setting the trend.
Exactly.
And that starts with safety and the hybrid technology and just a lot of the Toyota safety sense being standard. A lot of those offerings it's just not the case elsewhere. If you look at, even if it was a baseline any model Toyota versus competitor, how much more are you getting just at that step one?
Exactly.
Right. And I know that really helps sell these vehicles. They sell themselves. You say it all the time. It's so true.
They
right?
do, and as we said earlier in the program, we give out information, and we'd love to help people out as long as we get opportunities. I think, like you said, Toyota sells themselves, and we give out that information. That's what matters most to us, and if the customer makes a decision, we'd love to have it be ours. So
it's also nice to know that obviously busy summer for Toyota Muscatine, sponsored a lot of events, Wilton Founders Day, Chief Wapello Days.
Yes.
That's not going to slow down anytime soon.
Nope.
Good supporters of the area high schools. We, of course, right on Chad, if you go back up to the top on the Facebook page, the first picture you see, I love that. The first picture, the cover photo is not of the dealership. It's not of one of Jimmy Greenhaw's 18 dogs that hang out at work. It is your
we got to
teacher.
get one of them on, by the way.
It is, that's what we're missing on this show. It's your teacher of the month, right, from Madison Elementary School for September. So congratulations to Sheila, also my mom's name, so that's the best name ever. And that is a program, TJ, that in addition to having a vehicle for the month, giving the teachers some money for their classrooms to be able to get the things that they need. They don't take that for granted. I don't take it for granted as someone that is pro teacher, went to college initially to be a teacher.
Right.
It's a big deal. I love seeing that vehicle cruise around Muscatine or in the other communities where we recognize our teachers.
Yeah, my sister's a teacher in Crystal Lake. My sister's a school nurse down in Wapello. So, my dad was a superintendent when I was growing up. So I'm a big fan of the school system, the education system. So anything we can do to promote and recognize those teachers that obviously are a big influence on our kids and help them out, give them a free car to drive for the month, and then obviously give them like $250, I think is what it is for their classroom.
Yeah.
I love it, and it's a great program, and we've also now, as you know, we've done the 2x2 program through Muscatine as far as sponsoring that class.
Guess who's got a second grader now?
He's going to be. They are going to be going through that class.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we have a banner up in our showroom now, which we're proud of to promote and be a part of, and anything we can give back to the community is great.
I love it. I'm super excited about the 2x2 program. Like, we talked about this for years when it came to town, and I was excited, and it teaches kids about empathy and amongst other things, and now I have that second grader. Right? What an experience for me.
Yeah.
I know it goes by quick. You can speak to that. Your kids are growing up fast. Right?
I got my last one as a junior in high school, and 2 years I'm going to be an empty nester.
Oh my gosh, TJ,
Tony,
what are you going to do with yourself?
I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm going to work and sell as many Toyotas as I can.
That's good.
And I think my wife would want me to keep doing that for a long, long time too. But but no, it's scary. Scary to think about.
Wow.
But at the same time, it's just another chapter in your life that you got to go through, and it's fun. It's fun to see these. I have two sons in college too. One at Iowa, one at UNI, and
I was gonna say, right, a lot of good opportunities. I mean,
it's
both great campuses. Has your daughter hinted at anywhere that she would like to go in the future? I mean, I know that's a couple years away, but maybe Iowa State just to cross off.
We got all the public schools,
right,
covered. I think she wants to play some volleyball somewhere.
Okay, cool.
She loves volleyball. She loves playing it. So maybe we'll get her some type of college volleyball thing.
Yeah.
Who knows? You never know. But I know she's a hard worker, so it's fun to watch. So
awesome. What do you think of the Zion Street?
I love them. They're really good. Really.
Hey, listen. Send the check.
No sugar in this.
Send the check to Toyota Muscatine, care of Tony Tone.
No sugar in this.
Maybe this is a thing.
Hang on. How am I doing here? I can't even do this.
You're doing all right.
There it is.
I'll teach you how to do product placement.
Mine's pomegranate, blue pomegranate.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Really
right?
good.
It tastes like there's 100% sugar in here, but there's not. All right. So last thing, again, sitting here, end of September.
Yes.
Month's almost over.
Come out.
Halloween coming up, October coming up, November, December, end of the year on the way. These 2020s, you got a lot of them.
They're not coming. Some of them are coming in, but most of them
are trickling in a little bit.
Yeah,
the
RAVs come out towards the end of the year.
Okay.
The Highlanders are going to be the brand new Highlanders are going to be coming out towards December.
Sure.
So we have plenty of 19s to get rid of. So
excellent. That's
another reason why fall is always a good time to buy, because we're Toyota's putting good rebates on these cars, good programs, good special rates. The Highlander lease right now just got upgraded towards the end of the month. So our lease money factor, basically you're paying 0% for 36 months on a lease. So, the nice thing about leasing, Tony, is there's no risk to our customer, right?
Sure.
That means you get 2 years of prepaid maintenance. If you wreck the car, you smoke a deer, and there's a $10,000 accident, you get it fixed and you turn it in and walk away from it. Right. Toyota takes that hit on the accident. Sure. Whereas and then you come in and buy a new car from us or upgrade or whatever you want to do. Now, if the car's been perfect and you want to buy it out at the end of the lease, you do that. You can do that as well. And or sometimes you have equity in leases, which means you bring it into us and it doesn't have a lot of miles on it. We give you more than what Toyota was going to give you for it, and you have equity. So there's a lot of ways to buy cars, and we always try to tell people we're going to give you the most options available, and you decide once again what's best for our customers. So
Halloween coming up. You dress up. You're a Halloween fan. You like scary movies. You want to dress as the Zions logo, maybe?
I think so. Matter of fact, I might buy a case before I leave.
Are you? Well, I'll make you a good price on it. Are you a Halloween fan?
I am. I do. I love the fall. I love it when
Same.
it gets nice and cool. You can wear it's hoodie weather and the changing of the leaves and the hunting's coming around for me. I'm a big hunter, not a big hunter. I do like to hunt every now and then. I get like I said, my sister lives down in Wapo, so we sometimes go down there and try to find things, try to find critters.
You don't hunt deer, though, right? The irony would be lost.
Yeah, I do. I don't do it all the time.
Come on,
listen,
man.
my last name
is Deer.
I know, but my last name also has an E on the end, so it's not spelled the same as the animal.
What is it, Italian?
Yes.
Dire. He only hunts Italian deer.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like you're out there and you're just like, oh man, this is super awkward for both of us.
But somebody's got to, we got to feed my family. I got to feed whatever, right? I mean, I'm out there.
Hey, listen. My last name is Tone.
Yeah, right.
And Soul. So we both have a vowel at the end of our name, and we're.
That's right. I like it.
I was hoping you were going to say, yeah, you know what? It just feels too weird with the deer as my last name. I love maybe a John Deere tractor, but when it comes to hunting, it's only turkeys and birds, fowls, all that.
But yeah, the fall is fun, and with just football too, and and
it's a great time.
It's a great time.
For
I
college
love fall.
Football. I mean, Iowa.
I'm not a big winter guy. I'll tell you that.
I don't think anybody is, unless you plow snow and make money off of it. Nobody's like.
I can tell you, I'm not a big fan of winter. No. But with that being said, you have to have fall first, which is nice, and that's where we're at. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Iowa Hawkeyes, fun season for them. I haven't really followed UNI, although they gave Iowa State a run for their money in that first game, right?
They did. They were lucky. Iowa State was lucky to get out of there with a victory, but
snuck out with that one.
They did. Right? But I think they're a pretty good team, and we'll see. Obviously, we're a quarter of the way through the season already, which is crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
It is crazy. You look all forward to all summer long for football season to start. Now we're 25%.
Yeah, and now you just wanted to slow down. Isn't that wild?
It is ridiculous.
So Iowa Hawkeyes, 11 o'clock tomorrow. Middle Tennessee might be a rainy one in Iowa City, but again, that time of year for sure. Love it. Tailgating. People are cruising out. So many people from, as you and I both know, from Muscatine in this area will go to Iowa City, go to Ames, and wouldn't it be great to show up to a tailgate tomorrow and have that brand new Toyota vehicle? Maybe it's that Tundra.
Yeah,
and it's
show
like
it off.
The ultimate tailgate machine. Wouldn't that be fun?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll be up in Dubuque at a volleyball tournament.
Nice.
So maybe I might stop by my sister's store up there to say hi to those folks. But Toyotas are great tailgating vehicles.
Absolutely.
And why not show up with a brand new one? That would be great. I'd love to help that out.
Are you able to, when you're in Dubuque, just like, hey, I'm just going to take this vehicle and I'll send it back? We do. I mean, we don't go up there, but any vehicles that they have, we can bring down here and show customers. Yeah, I was going to say, like, people that have strange requests for different. You probably get that a lot. Like, well, I'd really love that vehicle, but you have it in this color. You're like, yep, it's right there, and it'll be here, no problem. Yeah, and we can do that with any store. Nice. For the most part, most Toyota stores around our area, we do a good job of dealer trading with them. It's called. Good. But still, we have our inventory, but we also have our sister store's inventory that we could have it within a day. I mean, that's the nice thing. If you don't see something on our lot, you can get it within a day if Dubuque has it. And quite frankly, most other Toyota stores around us too, we could have it here within a day or so. You can see a good thing. The crew online. I encourage you to go to ToyotaMuscatine.com, visit them on Facebook. Great time to see TJ or any of the crew out there. I saw Frank last night at Almost Friday Fest. It was good to see him. He's got very cool clear glasses, like the rims, say very cool glasses. Oh yeah, on Frank. He's also Rico watching Suave, right now on Facebook. And is he good? Because he said he was going to be late today. He texted me, so he better be at work. Is all I'm saying right now, because he's having a great month, and he needs to continue to have a great month and finish it out strong. Tony, and listen, Frank was at Almost Friday Fest. He's having nice Zions. That's what I saw in his hand, I think. So, all right, we're gonna get TJ out of here, and look at it, just downpouring out there. I'm sorry.
Yes,
buddy.
that's okay, man. I
This is
appreciate
what
it.
I need that giant umbrella to get you taken care of. Hi, D. Look at this. Now, that's good timing. Thank you, D. TJ, I should let you know that starting at 11 a.m., what you're looking at right here, this is a pulled pork sandwich.
Looks
sir.
great.
And today, from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m., these are. Did something just drip in here? Did you see that? These are $1.99 each. That's it.
That's
You can do it low
pretty cheap.
carb. You could go no bun. You could go sauce.
Oh my
could
gosh, you
go-
got more
What is
coming in?
happening in here? Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Wow.
Is this the Tony Tone Pizza? Oh, this is awesome. Jesse, hang on a second, because I want you to explain to the folks at home what is on the Tony Tone Pizza. This is, and TJ, you can definitely take a piece of this. This is delicious. Can you explain to everybody, Jesse, what's on there?
Yeah, this is a flatbread Toscano crust. It's really delicious, crispy, crunchy. It's got some pulled chicken, some barbecue sauce, and bacon. Specifically what Tony Tone asked for when I asked him what he wanted on a pizza. So this is just a delicious pizza.
TJ, it's
It
hard.
looks awesome.
I mean, you're my guest, so I want you to be able to try this.
I will. I just don't want to do it on camera because
Oh,
I'm
I
a bad
see.
eater. My
not a
wife and my
bad
daughter tell me
eater.
how bad of a
How
eater
can
I
you be
am.
a bad eater? Like,
They
I'll
say
take
I
one for the
breathe
team.
too hard. They say I make noises, and I don't want to be that guy.
This is absolutely fantastic.
You guys have a great day.
Thanks, buddy. Pulled chicken, barbecue pulled chicken, bacon. Oh, that's wonderful. So,
Looks great.
you know what the best part about that is? I didn't know that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen because I asked him to bring that over, but that pizza's really
That's
good.
your pizza.
I like. It's
That
not,
mean
I mean,
they
it's
named
for,
it after you, or what's
It
the
is
deal?
the Tony Tone Pizza, but it's for everybody. TJ.
I
It's not
get
just
it.
for me.
So
Listen,
is
I'm
this
not
like
that
your
full of
favorite pizza
myself.
to eat? Huh? Is
I
this?
do like the thin crust, the
I
Toscano
love
crust.
it. I love it. I agree.
I love
Big
bacon
thin
on
crust guy.
anything. Look at me. I'm an Iowan. I like bacon.
Why
I like
wouldn't you?
pulled. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah,
So
you can't go wrong with that.
do me a favor. We're gonna cut to the aisle cam, and then as you get ready to split, try a piece. Oh, we can go to the Toyota Muscatine cart cam. Perfect. Well, that's good timing. And remember, sometimes when our guests are here from Toyota Muscatine and we click our heels together, the Toyota Muscatine cart cam appears, and there it is, everybody. All right, so we'll get TJ out of here. Definitely try a little piece of that on the road. Let me know what you think. And don't forget, everybody watching, today we've got those $1.99 pulled pork sandwiches. The pizza was a total surprise, but I'll tell you what, it is. Oh, look at the cheese. It's just marvelous. This is great. You're welcome. You need to come here on Fridays more often, apparently. Yes, this is great. Sammy Motley, who's on the show in just a minute, sitting down and getting ready, trying a little pizza. I love it. So what we're going to show you is this cool-looking Go Hawks. Thanks, buddy. This display that our friends with the Atlantic Bottling Corporation, Atlantic Bottling Company, put together for us. I'm going to finish my little bite here. This is near Register. How do you talk with your mouth full on TV? This is near Register 1, and they put this together yesterday. So in addition to being able to find all your Hawkeye apparel and Iowa State T-shirts and hats, now you can check out a very cool display. Boy, it's really storming out there. And we'll go, there's Kirsten, we'll go around the corner here and show you how it's spelled out. Sammy, if you want to clip that microphone on. No. Sammy Motley just fit to be eating some pizza. We could just do this on the show from now on, where we just have guests and we just eat. And it's just a lot of How are things? Things are good. All right, so watch this, the grand reveal. What did you do to your hair?
Is it okay?
Is your hair okay? Yeah, you look great. You don't have to worry.
Well,
yet.
thank you.
You're safe right now. You're fine. Where are you going to go to hair and makeup? I mean, we don't have a lot of time. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. He must know. Of course. There's food. Look, he's getting a fork and a knife. What is happening? Why did I have two radios? Did you put a radio on my back pocket? Matt Schweitzer and I switched radios the other day. It was like a wacky buddy comedy.
What is this?
See, this is what I'm saying, Chad. All right, look at that great display, by the way. Go Hawks! Thanks to Atlantic Bottling Company.
You know what this is?
Yes,
Awesome
Matt
pizza.
Schweitzer. That is the Tony Tone pizza.
What?
Is that what they told you?
Well,
You
that's
think
what
you're that
what do you-
special?
This is the Matt Schweitzer pizza. Signature event.
Okay.
I'm just
then?
messing with you.
What's on it then,
It's
Matt?
barbecue chicken. And bacon.
You guys are all wrong, though. It's the Motley May pizza.
All right, stop this. Listen, you can, Sammy, if you want to have a pizza
Holy
named,
smokes,
what do you
that's
think?
That is really good.
So if you're playing Hy-Vee, and literally a nice compliment on Facebook for hosting bingo, and I thank you, Jolene. If you're playing Hy-Vee today bingo at home, this would be 4 out of 5 days that you've shown up and eaten something on the show, boss?
Are you counting?
No.
Okay, here's the deal.
Yes.
This pizza is
Yes.
remarkable.
I know.
$6.99
Oh, for that whole
for a
thing?
12-inch.
Seriously?
Okay, yeah.
That's great.
And here's the other thing.
Okay.
It can be cooked in 8 minutes.
Oh,
Can it be
that's
taken
amazing.
home? Is it pre-made?
Yeah.
It will be.
Could you like take it home and bake it, Sammy Molly? Great question.
He's making it today.
Okay. I didn't know this was happening. I knew this was happening because I asked for a pulled pork. Did you?
I didn't know any of it was happening.
This is awkward because
Can I add pineapple if I want? Because with the kick, that pineapple would be nice.
yeah. I mean,
I know you
don't-
might not be a
I
pineapple
don't dis-
person.
I like pineapple.
It's fantastic. I
Okay.
really appreciate the opportunity.
All right, great. Thanks for stopping by. So there
The
you go.
pineapple thing,
You
though.
didn't take the pulled pork sandwich. Okay, it's mine. All right. Hi, Sammy Molly. Good to see you. Yeah. Wow.
Pineapple.
What a pineapple is
On
fine.
pizza.
I'm fine with that. I'm not anti-pineapple. But as far as this pizza, did you like it, by the way?
Yes, it was awesome.
Very nice.
I
right?
love the kick to it.
Yeah, a little thin crust, a little bit of kick. Okay, so this is like an exciting day for you to be here. We've got a
I
lot
didn't
to
even get a
talk
chance
about.
to set up. I just kind of.
No, you're fine.
Plop
This is
down.
good. Matt left his fork and knife, so that's good.
Well, all I can think, anything in my teeth?
No, I think you're making me self-conscious, Sammy. I had something so this happened to me. This is funny that you mentioned it. I left work the other day, and I had something right there, and I was like, nobody told me.
My husband doesn't even tell me, and I'm like, really, dude?
People need to tell us these things. All right, we have a lot to unpack. Faye is saying hi. Hi, Faye.
Hi, Faye.
What's up? Faye's probably at the Discover Muscatine office downtown right now. I
Or
want to.
she's getting a ticket.
Or she's getting. What does that mean?
Oh, wait, her boss got her a spot. That girl travels so much around 2nd Street.
Yeah.
That girl gets parking tickets, and now,
Oh,
guess
sorry,
what?
Faye.
You have a parking spot.
Good for
Thank
you,
God.
Faye. Well, Chris will probably pay those tickets for you, too. So I saw you last night, and I want to talk about the great pictures you took at Almost Friday Fest, but we have to start with the rebranding of Motley May Photography. You have made the decision that you no longer need a studio space, and you're able to do everything that you need to do with, outside the confines of a studio space, which is awesome. And I know that part of that rebranding for you, Sammy, is going to be doing things like portraits from seniors to families, weddings, events, mini sessions. We've got your Facebook page pulled up, family minis. I mean, just talk about that, the rebranding, and then let's maybe get into some of the offerings that you want people to know about.
Okay, so basically, when it comes down to rebranding, I realized that I am not a studio person. It takes a lot of time to sit in a studio. I actually love the fact that I'm out and about, rocking Sycamore. Second Saturday? I mean, there are so many events that I love to cover, and I believe that that's needed in this town. There are many photographers that do cover events, but I have found my niche, and I've been working with Crystal Brossard,
Yep.
being a second photog, which means I've learned so much in a very short period of time.
Sure.
And my minis are a lot outside. Muscatine Downtown Investments have treated me great. I mean, the studio space was great. Working with Tom Meeker was great, and Brian Chick, but it's just not me. And the mental health awareness was actually what brought me out of the woodwork.
Sure.
Before it was, oh, Motley May, I've never heard of that. Now when I go places, I am recognized based on my mental health awareness.
Isn't that
And it's
amazing?
amazing. And you
Right?
helped with that, Tony.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to be helpful and encourage you to do stuff like that because I know that it was an important thing for you. And yes, it was super successful, and it helped you meet a lot of people and help
And it's
tell
still
their
continuing.
story. And it's great, right? It is. So
I'm
that's
doing
exciting.
a part 2, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm doing a part 2 when
Good.
it comes to my camera is capable of 4K recording.
Oh.
So I've been actually doing a couple recordings of myself because 2019 has not been the greatest, but
Yeah.
it's also been amazing.
Yeah.
Sure. And that's part of the whole mental health awareness again. But
Well, I think it's important to maybe stop right there for a second. 2019 has been tough, but it's been amazing. Taking the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. For a lot of people, that is easier said than done. And I'm not saying that it's easier said than done for you because
Sometimes
for
it is,
me-
sometimes
yeah,
it is.
You guys can come in this way. You're good. No, they're going. They don't want. Nobody wants to be on camera. Like a lot of people are on the FBI most wanted list, I think. But I mean, it's true, and this is where I was heading. So you were at MCSA just the other day. They had their mental health awareness
Grand opening.
Drop-in center, grand
Yeah.
opening, and you were able to photograph it. I couldn't think of anybody better to be there taking pictures of that space.
It just means the world to me.
Right?
I mean, having this space for people
Sure.
to just feel comfortable and come in. And I've actually met Paul before at National Alliance on Mental
Yep.
Illness. And ironically, I was talking to him about Muscatine,
Mm-hmm.
that we need something more because
Right.
we are just up and coming with the mental health awareness help.
Sure.
And this is a huge deal.
That's a
I mean,
picture-
and look at Scott. Did you
I
just
was
see
gonna
Scott?
say,
He looks so happy.
Chad, if we go back to that, well, that you know what? All these pictures, there are two people in the last two pictures. Okay,
Alma
so,
Brunson.
Right. So Alma and Brian Brunson, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty sure his name's Brian. I should know that. Alma and Brian, Scott Dalkey. So Scott Dalkey, everybody hopefully knows Scott, in charge at MCSA, great guy. Alma and Brian Brunson lost their daughter, Michaela, to suicide. And those two have taken that tragedy and turned it into a triumph.
Me and
they-
Alma have connected based on that.
Right.
To be honest, because
and
she
they
saw
have
my
these
work.
buddy benches out at a lot of the schools. I see the buddy bench every time I take my son Ted to the early learning center. It's it says buddy bench Brunson family, and it's these guys right there. So this space is wonderful, and the fact that you were able to be there to capture it. And coming back to what you were saying, Sammy, with Motley Man Photography, is you're right. We need somebody that is at these events capturing these high quality images so that folks know, because not everybody can be there, right? Not
And
everybody
that's
in
the
town
city
was
of
there.
Muscatine. They even, employees of City of Muscatine, they made their appearance. Brandy, Misty, Chelsea. I'm not sure the other ladies' names,
Sure.
but they were okay with me taking a photo that they're supporting
Yeah, it's
this
good.
in our
Right?
town. I mean, our little town, people come together when needed.
Well, and we need a space like that at MCSA, and it's awesome that you were there.
But we have to get off the mental health awareness
Sure.
again. If you haven't noticed, Skinny's Barbecue opened.
I did.
I was
Yeah.
there during the prep.
That's super cool.
I photographed the grand opening, which Cord and Megan are great people.
That's a cool story, right? So supporting local business, downtown, Kleiss family, obviously they've had a lot of success, and Cord, the younger Kleiss, branching out with Skinny's Barbecue. And then, so they are like getting ready to open, and then I see Sammy post these pictures, and I'm like, this Sammy Motley is everywhere. But it's important because, what I think you're able to empathize with, because a lot of times when somebody is in business for themselves, they have tunnel vision in a good way. And wow, it makes total sense to have a photographer at your place of business to capture these images. Whether it was their idea or yours, I'm assuming it was probably your idea, because you're like, hold on a second, we should document this so people
Yes.
know exactly what you're after.
Well, this one will hit home for you, DeBeats,
Sure.
for example.
Right.
I feel like situations like this with him
Yeah.
closing the doors
Sure.
is because people say, oh, well, marketing. Marketing's not cheap, people.
Right.
I mean,
It's
I have
not.
my own business, and it's all word of mouth.
Sure.
So when DeBeats, my favorite place to eat in town, closed the doors, I decided that I wanted to be part of small businesses.
Sure.
I wanted to help them advertise. And I asked for nothing in return because that's what a small town does.
Yeah.
We don't get the things that we deserve sometimes because we start from nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
I started from nothing.
Well, and it's nice to have that be understood with folks that are getting into business, whether it's first-time business or if it's a family business, generational thing. There's a lot of examples of both. Someone that kind of just really decided to hit the ground running.
Oh, my family.
The fam. And it's admirable. It's very admirable. And
That
I like
sock monkey,
the
man.
sock monkey puppet is awesome. So we're sitting here September 27th. Definitely, the fall minis are a thing. I imagine the senior pictures. I don't have a kid that's that old. I imagine those are being happening.
I had to bribe your child to photograph him. Henry was good.
Yeah,
Teddy,
Ted does-
I said, you get a
Ted's-
balloon if you let me photograph you.
So that was at Almost
And then
Friday
Henry
Fest.
stood like this in
Henry's
front of
like,
you.
whatever, I'm good. I think if we go, did you post those on the studio on your Motley May photography page?
I don't think I had
Chad,
a
if you go to
chance.
my Facebook page, Sammy tagged us in these. And right, so last night, Almost Friday Fest, unbelievable event.
I was only allowed to be there for an hour because I had another session, but I did capture some images
But in
of
that-
Joey Pete.
Yeah, Joey Pete did
He's
great,
amazing.
didn't he? In that hour, I feel like you got some fantastic shots. So let's scroll a little bit. That's going to be the stream of the show that I shared. And then it should be right below there. Oh, I also shared the pulled pork
I keep
deal.
smelling that, by the way.
And I shared my column. All right, hold on. Where are the Sammy pictures at? Did I approve this share, right?
Well, not only that, if you just go to your photos that you're tagged in, that works too, because I got a picture of Lucy.
Oh, I saw those. Maybe they're on my wife's page. This is the social media thing. Did I not approve the tags? I'm so demanding. All right.
Well, every time I get asked to approve a tag, I can't find it.
It's hard to find these. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to. Can we find Sammy Motley's personal page? Because that's where I'm seeing these great pics. Oh, that picture of Joey Pete is fantastic. We definitely got to show everybody that with the river behind him. That is super cool.
Well, my daughter, if you didn't notice, kept going up and trying to hit the drums, and her little fingertips just kept touching them.
Her fingertips kept touching
Personal
the drums.
page, right?
Yes, personal page. Hold on, I will see if I can't share. Let me just, maybe I can even just save these pictures and airdrop them faster. Hold on here.
Holy crap, you must have an iPhone.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Okay. Don't judge iPhones on my own show, please, ma'am. Listen, how dare you come on my show and eat my pizza and judge my phone? I mean, let's be real. All right, I'm saving these, and then I'm going to airdrop them real quick. Okay, perfect, Chad. I'll airdrop these to you. Yes. How's the pizza? Is it wonderful?
When you photograph weddings, that's the time you eat.
Right.
With the wedding party, because no one wants you photographed eting. I have no shame.
You're absolutely 100% right. All right, I'm airdropping some pics from last night from Almost Friday Fest. Being at events like that, whether it's Second Saturday, Almost Friday Fest, capturing people in their element. I know you were trying to take some candid shots, and that looks like a candid shot.
He looked over at my daughter.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that. I mean, Joey Pete played first last night.
And that's when he was blinded by the sun, to be honest. And I noticed that he finally got coverage, and you're up there squinting.
Yeah, I was like, I can't see. But Joey Pete did a great job. Like I said,
I love
easily
that
over
he
1,000
blends
people.
music.
Right.
I love that he
Isn't
puts
that cool?
just songs together.
The dude
and
is
this was a big
talented.
deal to me.
Okay.
The
police officers?
Yes, because, they may get paid for it, but they also volunteer who wants to do it. I had asked, and I love that we have these family events that we do have our MPD on the ground, because things happen. It could be self-induced. It could be a big accident, or they can sit and enjoy their time like they did last night.
Yeah, I talked to Whitney. Officer Pena was on the show yesterday. She was at Almost Friday Fest last night.
Oh, and, they said they wanted to have a fun photo.
You know what? That's a great example. And what was nice about talking to Officer Pena was she just talking to the kids as they're walking by, saying
And I have
hi.
a lot of photos of that because I want people to see that. My nephew thinks that sometimes cops are scary, but he's starting to learn, no, they're not. They're human too.
Oh, 100%.
And most of them are pretty awesome. I haven't really had a bad...
No, in Muscatine, we're very fortunate to have this police department that does an excellent job. A couple more pics from Almost Friday Fest. There's Lucy, who, that girl turns 1 on Wednesday. And
already?
Yeah. She loves life and people, and then you get her to an event, and she's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know if I want. But I got to the point where I had to take her. I was trying to find Casey, my wife, when I had to go back on stage, and I had Lucy, and I just took her up on stage with me because I was like, wow, this is fine, and what a cool experience. And maybe
it's just funny that my child acts shy, which she's over that way.
She's right around the corner.
But
yeah, it's so funny, right?
They're not technically. Once they're comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, look out!
She's me.
I had to pass Lucy at one point.
There it is.
Alma Brunson held Lucy last night, and I was like, thank you.
Teddy refused to look at the camera.
Yeah, so great shot, right? So Wes the Balloon Guy, yours truly, looking taller than ever.
That sun was brutal for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then it cooled off, and it was super nice.
How was the second
Henry
band?
And Ted. Funktastic Five are fantastic, and it was great to have them.
Oh, he wanted his picture done.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That's Henry. Yeah. He's not shy about getting his picture taken. I just like that he chose to wear jeans and flip-flops. Wendy Chamberlain, right?
Yes.
That's Wendy. Her husband Robbie Chamberlain's birthday was yesterday.
I had Joey Pete sing happy birthday to Ed and Robbie.
Yeah, the Chamberlain birthdays, everybody.
That's the one thing that gets me is I can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I do so well with event photography, making people feel comfortable. I don't know if you saw the Best Friend minis.
I did see some of those.
Definitely
Those are
the ones at the
super cool.
Merrill.
Yeah.
They look like they could be on a commercial.
So that's nice. Yeah, you are able to help people because having your picture taken, we take so many with our phones, but when it comes to getting nice camera picture shots, sometimes people get awkward. Like I saw you a couple times trying to get me, and I was just like, hold on, let me.
He would catch me every time, and I'm like, Tony.
Yeah, so great example, best friend pictures.
Well, Jazz said she, doesn't like her picture taken, but if you look at a photo from the first to the end, the comfort it changes a lot because I'm such a honestly
this was a
weird
super
individual.
Fun idea, and I don't know if anybody's ever done this with best friends getting together to take some pictures because it's just a lot of families.
Well,
but
Dano
that's a
doesn't
great
like
idea.
vodka, so some of the photos were hilarious because he's sitting there squinting like, ew, that's just gross. And Jazz is like, I don't even taste the vodka.
I just like the idea
and
of
the best friends of it. Yep.
Yeah, that's super cool, right? Like getting
And the
friends
grandparents
together.
minis. The reason I chose that
that's
is
super
because
awesome.
my grandparents are the world to me, and they're old.
Yeah.
What other way is there to put it?
Well, listen, I don't have any grandparents anymore, and I think about that often. But at the same time, as much as I miss those grandparents, of course, I'm super pumped that my kids have great relationships with my parents, who are now their grandparents. So your idea, Sammy,
Well, I have to say, Kyle, that photo before in the plaid.
Sure.
She's the favorite.
Yeah.
You can tell. And
She's
then,
the favorite.
Mike Fry, the one that he had just had up. I went
Yeah.
to school with that kid since kindergarten.
Wow.
And then I photographed their family, you
Yeah.
know. And that's his little boy. And
That's so
we have
cute.
a big relationship as well on the fact of infertility. Like,
Sure.
when I leave a wedding with Crystal,
Yeah.
I know everyone's story.
Sure.
I'm just that kind of person.
Yeah. That's super cool. That's a great example of the grandparent mini session, right? Mm-hmm. That is, I like that. Those kids. Oh, that's awesome.
And I've known Mike Sr. forever. Lisa,
And Fauna is great.
Fauna is amazing.
So this is a good example of maybe you never thought about grandparents' photos.
And
but
during it, obviously we capture some
Sure.
other images.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just took photos of someone, Candy Townsend's family.
Sure.
And I haven't gotten to him yet, and I did Flynn's wedding.
Oh, Flynn is great, of course. You're doing it all. I like it.
I'm
And-
exhausted.
Yeah. Sammy is getting her steps in and some amazing images, right?
A 674, that's it right now.
Well,
dude.
that's pretty good for 9:20 in the morning. All right, what's next for you? I mean, fall mini sessions.
I actually have
events
two
and
options.
Okay, you have two options.
Yes. I have the family fall mini, which he had shown already.
Yeah, and the Motley May
And that's
photography
just
page.
one of the general.
Cool. Okay.
I already have some scheduled.
Yeah.
Then I have the fun ones that people like to have their kids.
Sure.
So that has the teepee. So that's my October specials. And no matter what, I always have something going.
Yeah. It's
Seniors
great.
this year, if
Sure.
they schedule with me, they get a canvas
Oh,
of their
nice.
choosing.
Wow.
So there's many different options because
Yeah.
I am a giver, but I'm learning boundaries.
That's important. You can see Molly May Photography on Facebook. Sammy is at pretty much every event that's going on in this town, and it's been nice to be able. I mean, just again coming back to the mental health drop-in center at MCSA. Those images are powerful. That place is going to be special. It's going to help lives, save lives, change lives, and for Muscatine to have that.
It's a
great
big deal to
resource.
me.
Well, and we still, as a whole, you and I do a good job of this, talking about mental health and mental health awareness. But as a whole, we can still do better, and have it be okay and not taboo, or not have it be an uncomfortable thing that we talk about.
I think the whole be kind
Sure.
is a big part of it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
No, I
just
like
so
that.
much
Be kind.
animosity in this world that the be
Yeah.
kind, acknowledging the stigma that shouldn't exist, honestly,
Sure.
could change this world.
Yeah. I just thought about something, like a total random act of kindness photo session.
I actually have that in the works, but it's more of a video thing.
Well, she stole my idea already.
No, because there's many people that are doing different ways of it.
True.
Me, I
True.
want to interview people, and I've been thinking about it. It's just finding the time as well.
Yeah.
Because I work at the college, I have a daughter,
You're
And
busy.
actually, Discover Muscatine, I'm glad you brought that up to the screen because Ashley had that made, and I have a gallery that they can access certain photos of
Sure.
events in trade of.
Yeah,
they
being
put
able to put you in the paper. I love it.
Ironically, I took that picture myself. You
took-
should have seen me at Ellie's running back and forth because my remote wouldn't work. So hit the timer, run. hit the timer, run.
That's awesome.
And that was the last photo I got.
So that's a real selfie.
Yes.
Right? That's not like me if I just did this
I finally got
here.
the remote to work, and I go.
Oh, I love it. Sammy, yeah, I mean, this is Sammy Motley, right? This is the same Sammy Motley that you meet at these events. A lot of personality, infectious, capturing images that are powerful and meaningful and sentimental and fun at the same time. It's very nice. I'm happy for you. I love the rebrand and the new approach, and I'm excited to see.
It's because of them.
Well, and I'm even thinking as far as like maybe there's some menu offerings, like maybe you could take a cool picture of the Tony Tone pizza. And, yeah.
You mean the Motley May pizza?
Please stop.
I was going to say, where's Matt?
You can have your own. Well, don't call him in here. He's going to eat all of this. I'm surprised he didn't take the pulled pork sandwich. Like I was like ready for him to just take it away, and I was like, okay, he's going to take the pizza and he's going to run out of here.
Well, it is really good. I mean, I have no shame anymore. I'm somehow in the photos when I'm behind the camera. Hey, look, we have a visitor real quick.
Is that umbrella for me?
Come here.
She's like, Tony, leave me alone. Look at the umbrella. Hi, honey. How are you? Can I have your umbrella?
She got a tattoo even.
You got a tattoo? Cool. How you doing? What do you think? You want to wave to everybody on this camera right here?
Hi.
Oh, you're so cute. Hey, you need this, right? Because it's going to be a little rainy today. All right, Sammy May, Motley May Photography, Motley May Photography on Facebook. Check out Sammy's works and reach out to her. If not, she will just find you.
And not only that, I am up for any new.
Yes.
Hey, now, that is very true, by the way. I will find you on the streets.
Yeah, I mean, she's had all these events. It's great. I mean, we just showed you in like a week's time the various things she's been capturing. I love it.
I was sad to miss this past weekend, but I had a wedding.
That's okay.
Because of all those events. That would have been so fun.
I know. This rain's just got to get out of here. It's just so gloomy looking out the window here.
man.
I know. All right.
Thank you, Tony.
Let's go CBI Bank and Trust Isle Cam, and we will. It's Don's back. Fantastic.
Hi, Don.
Oh, that's good. We've got Don Fisher in his element.
The cheese man.
The cheese man is legit. I mean, he is a certified cheese professional. Like
He's the highest you can be.
The highest you can be when it comes to cheese. What is she saying? Did you say that? You have that?
Say hi.
You want to say hi? She's like, Tony, get that microphone out of here. So there is Don Fisher. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your time. Boom shakalaka. Take another piece if you want. Get a piece for Rob. Maybe he wants to try. No? Okay.
I'm not nice.
You are very nice. That's not true. There you go. Cheese Island, everybody. It's my favorite vacation destination. We're going to Cheese Island. Pack your bags. And here we go. Don Fisher, American certified cheese professional. Who's grabbing? Is that Chris just like reaching in and grabbing stuff? A little bit of a yoink action right there. There's Don. Don was also at Almost Friday Fest last night, and he did an excellent job. All right, so we have to recap a little bit. Today is Friday, the 27th of September. It is National German Sandwich Day. Pulled pork, not a German sandwich, but definitely delicious. $1.99 pulled pork sandwiches starting at 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. today only, Friday the 27th. It is National Crush Day. Do you have a crush on somebody? Am I crushing this Zions drink? Not yet, because there's still stuff in it. It's No Excuses Day. No excuses for you to not come out and have a pulled pork sandwich for $1.99. Or if you want to take it one step further and have the official Tony Tone pizza with the barbecue. I'm a new Barstool. If you watch Barstool, Dave Portnoy, one bite, scale 1 to 10. This is a solid 8.5. This is an 8.5. And if you watch his pizza reviews every day, this guy does one on Instagram, 8.5 is an awesome score. 8.5s don't happen that often. 8.5 on that pizza. I could say 10, but then people would say, of course you're saying 10, it's your pizza. Even a 9, no, it's your pizza. 8.5 is legit. All right, it is, can I help you, ma'am? Sammy Motley, taking more pizza. That's fine. Listen, we're giving it all away today. What else can we give people? We gave TJ Deere one of these. We've got enough I mean, listen, if you're watching the show live and you want to come try this, Steve is Steve was hustling his way over. It's No Excuses Day. It is Sport Purple for Platelets Day. World Tourism Day as well. So will you be a tourist in your own backyard and come see me for $1.99 pulled pork sandwich here at the Hy-Vee? I want to take a bite. I love pickles. That is not a moonshine pickle. Boy, I would know, I think, if it was, right? I don't know what happened to Tony, but towards the end of the show, he just sounded a little weird. Moonshine pickles, barbecue on my paper. All right. Let's recap. I want to thank TJ Deere, Toyota Muscatine, for being here. He's the boss at Toyota Muscatine, kind of right, across the street and up off of Highway 38, Park Avenue and 61, basically. Toyota Muscatine, can't miss him. Sammy Motley May Photography in the house. Check her out on social media and look for her images in that Discover Muscatine newspaper. And to kind of bring things to a head here, so these $1.99, and I guess, Chad, if you want to, we can go to that Discover Muscatine ad, because this will kind of cover a lot of the things that I have written down that I want to mention. So the pulled pork sandwiches are today only. So if you're watching this show at any point outside of September 27th, 2019, the pulled pork sandwiches are probably not $1.99. So that's what I'll be having for lunch today. As my wife asks me as I was leaving the house, "You're going to pack your lunch?" You know what I did? I just didn't answer her, and I walked out. So because we got those pulled pork sandwiches, sorry, honey, didn't know about the pizza. Somebody's going to pay for that pizza. I'm putting on Matt Schweitzer's tab. Tomorrow for the Hawkeye game, holy moly, 25-cent draft beers, including Contrary, everything on tap. We've got the raspberry sour. We've got, I don't know, a whole bunch of beers. Maybe we could zoom in on that other camera. Where's Chris at? Chris? Chris is out. Those are very well mixed drinks for $2. So that's an awesome deal with respects to the Hawkeye game tomorrow. Kickoff is at 11. We'll have the all-you-can-eat appetizer buffet ready to go at 11:30 because we have the breakfast buffet from 7 to 11. Give us a little bit of time. And then quarter all those beers right there. Whoop. All those beers, that's my hand. 25 cents during the game only, okay? Busch Light, Sam Adams Oktoberfest 312, which is also my dad's area code, 312-720. Let's not give away my dad's phone number. Elysian Space Dust Sierra, Nevada something. Contrary Raspberry Sour Lagunitas, which is a nice IPA. And then Founders All Day IPA. 25 cents during the Hawkeye game. Drink responsibly and come have a good time with us. If we go back to that Discover Muscatine ad, in addition to that, we've got the deals for NFL Sunday football. If you want to watch your team play on Sunday, you can literally watch any game you want. We've got the NFL Sunday ticket. How about $12 all-you-can-eat wings? That's a good deal. We've got the $5 all-you-can-eat pizza. And yes, safe to assume that maybe the Tony Tone pizza would be available as part of that Sunday deal. And then some drink specials, 99-cent draft beer for the Sunday games. Mixed drinks are $3, and glasses of wine, buy one, get one free from 12 to 6 on Sunday. Hello to Mr. Vince Gata watching on Facebook, and to Claudia and Brian Urington and Faye and Jeff Storm and Christine. Frank Cruz was out there. And then Jolene, that nice compliment. Thanks, Tony, for being a great bingo caller and making the evening so much fun, even if you call 8 when I need 10 and 17 when I need 18. These bingo players at Hy-Vee, they take it seriously. And that's a nice, that's a great comment. Thank you. Bingo coming up October 7th right here in the Market Grill Express. Okay, what else can I tell you? Hot deals are back in the store. All throughout the store, as a matter of fact. Don't miss out. Love it. You can look for the hot deal signs and know that you're saving. And, the misconception about Hy-Vee is that we're, quote-unquote expensive or overpriced. And I can tell you that is something that we can prove wrong to you just by coming in. There are literally signs that compare. Here's this price. You buy it right now at Hy-Vee, or you go down the street to Schmar, robot registers, and it's more. Human beings, cheaper. So that's good to know. All right, breakfast with Herky the Hawkeye. Right, so Herky is coming up next Saturday, October 5th, right here, the real-life mascot for your Iowa Hawkeyes. So don't miss out on Breakfast with Herky, 9 to 11, RSVP 563-264-2420. Ask for the Market Grill Express. Herky will be here 9 a.m. Adult breakfast buffet, $8.99, includes a drink. Kids 10 and under, $4.99. Not sure what I'm doing with my hands. Kids 2 and under are free. The real life Herky the Hawkeye will be in the house. Looking forward to that for sure. All right, couple other things to mention. Let's talk about the flu shot, and then I want to look to see if we've got the job board. So 20-cent fuel saver, get your flu shot, no appointment necessary. Cases of influenza in Muscatine County, not a good thing. So if you want to protect yourself and your family, don't not get the flu shot. Come here and get it. 20-cent fuel saver. Most of your insurance plans are going to cover it, like my insurance here at the store. No cost to me. So I got the 20-cent fuel saver, and I mean, I don't like paying full price on gas, and I showed y'all what I have on my fuel saver. I'll do this right now. Let me go to my Hy-Vee app on my phone, and then I'm going to click on fuel saver, and I've got 65 cents. Don't you take my QR code, Steve. 65 cents off per gallon. Is part of that from the flu shot? I think I spent that one already, but that just goes to show you buy things here at Hy-Vee that you need every single day, and you can save at the gas pump. That is fantastic. All right, I want to thank our guests this week that have been on the show. I didn't see a job board, but I will tell you that Team Staffing has jobs. Brooke McCullough was here the other day. 109 Lake Park Boulevard. They've got probably over 100 jobs available at this time. You could get started as early as Monday. It starts with a phone call, visiting them online, or checking out their social media sites. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust with the official aisle cam. We appreciate them. Can we cut back to the aisle camera right now? I wonder, is the elusive... we moved the show into the Market Grill Express, and I know he wouldn't say it on record, but Delmer misses us. He misses the show. He misses the fame that he had accumulated. Okay, now I bet. Chris, can you do me a favor? Because I can see he's working right there. Could you go and turn the aisle cam? We'll keep it on there. Look, there's Rose. Look, he's giving her a cheese. Chris, you tell him that he needs to give you 2 cheese curd samples on the double. Delmer Coolers. Those are those Ellsworth cheese curds. You can kind of see it right there. He's everybody's friend on Friday because they literally make those cheese curds. They overnight them to the store, and then Delmer puts them in little plastic containers, and you come and buy them. That's how fresh those things are. And they are glorious. And those are the same cheese curds here in the restaurant that are deep fried. So there goes Chris. Look at Chris trying to be nondescript. Like, I'm not going to move the camera on you. Do. You see that? He was like, he's trying to play it cool because he doesn't want... There is DK working hard. Not hardly working. He is working hard, everybody. Now Chris is saying, I need a cheese curd sandwich. Look at that. That is live time right there, everybody. I take back everything I ever said about Delmer. He's just marvelous. Most of it. I take back most of it. I don't have my receipt to take back all the nice things I've said about Delmer, but maybe they'll still allow it to happen. All right, there's a lot going on. The forecast doesn't look that good, but don't let that stop you from saving money, right? Inside this store, there's a fun 3-day sale. There's one day with the $1.99 pulled pork sandwiches. $1.99. Add a side dish for $1. Pickle. Marvelous. Thank you, Chris. Look at that. Those are the cheese curds that Delmer gave him. Well, those are the taco ones. They're bacon? Bacon cheese curds? God bless America. Oh, that's good. What else do I need? Chad, you can go wide on me. I'm just high on the horse today. I'm high on the... Hey, speaking of riding high on the horse.
I see how it is. You move the show, and you still put a camera over there because, Fridays, Ellsworth cheese curds are coming in, and you're not going to miss out on it.
That's Tony Tone Pizza. Pulled chicken, bacon, barbecue.
Ooh. Here, I'll leave this one and take this.
There you go. Thank you, sir. All right, Delmer Coolers, everybody. I was just saying how much you probably miss us, and it's awkward now. We don't talk that much. You don't call anymore.
You don't love me.
Well,
you never did.
That's fine. It was more of a working relationship than anything. Delmer Coolers, everybody. There he goes. Oh, boy, and here comes... All right, we should probably get out of here before my pulled pork sandwich gets stolen. Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer's coming in for the pulled pork sandwich. We're going to get out of here before he can take it. Thank you for watching. We've got a lot going on here in the store. Please come and see us. Those $1.99 pulled pork... All right. So anyways, I'll buy a $1.99 pulled pork sandwich from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. You should do the same. I appreciate you watching. I'm not giving up my cheese curds, though. These are for me. Nobody's taking my cheese curds. These are staying right here because they're good. They're bacon cheese curds. One more for the road. Going to wash it down with a little Zions. Don't you like those new coolers we've got near the front of the store, Matt? Have you seen the Zions cooler? Come on, man. Well, at least he left me was a little piece of lettuce.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I know. It's rabbit food. All right. Thank you for watching this week. Catch the show on MPW Cable, where if you watched it backwards, it would just be Matt Schweitzer giving me food all week. How about that? If you watch the show backwards, it's Matt bringing food to the show. So watch this in reverse, everybody. Have a great weekend. Grab an umbrella. Come and see us here at the store. Get ready to watch your favorite college team, your favorite professional team. Got everything you need. We are good to go. All right. Thanks, TBI Bank and Trust. Thanks, Toyota Muscatine and team staffing. Take care, everybody. We will see you soon. Goodbye.
Watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.